There we go. Hello, friends and bees, and friends who are also bees, and welcome to this week's Destiny 2 stream. This week, as you can see by the title, my goal really is to work on the challenges I haven't got done yet, so it's going to be fairly chill in that sense. We're just going to be working on those, hanging out, probably run some strikes, maybe I will even try some Crucible, that sort of thing. I have not had a chance to play this since last Sunday because term started this last week and I have been busy the whole time, as it will be for the next 10 weeks, probably. So sometimes, if I'm good at managing my time during the day, Monday evenings or Friday evenings, I can play Destiny, and those are usually the only 2 days that I can manage it. Usually on Saturday after I finish streaming, I have to go finish the work that I've set myself. Grad school, it's just reading all the time. All you are ever doing is reading, and then for 3 hours a week you talk about it, and then you spend the rest of the week reading. So yeah, we're going to be hanging out. It's going to be a chill stream. I have no energy, as usual. So we are just going to be straight up vibing, and if you hear a munch and possibly also a crunch, it's because I'm having some of my Easter egg, because it is egg day, and Mum sent me a very nice egg, chocolate egg, from the UK. It's a British brand that I really like, which you can't get over here, or if you do, the shipping's crazy. So Mum bought that and got that sent to me, and egg. Time for Eggy. Anyway, let's swap to the gameplay, shall we? And I will actually click back into the game so we've got audio. Okay, that background audio seems really low to me, so I'm gonna turn that up a bit. We'll see. I'm awful at sorting out audio, as we know, so. This week in Destiny, it's Fallen Saber and Nightfall Your Deal, Infamy boosts, and Clash in Crucible. Bloody likely. Double rewards in Nightfall, and Trials, and Proving Grounds is this week's Nightfall. Cool. There we go. Right, so actually pay attention. So 48, 55, 61, 67. So 2 more 6 challenges, I guess. Here's my good. My music actually is paused. Let's see what we've got here. Defeat Guardians in Mayhem. Complete matches in Showdown playlist. Nessus playlist strikes. Iron Banner. Champions of Grenade Kills, Lost Sector. Champions. Crucible matches. Any Nightfall the Ordeal on Hero or higher. Seasonal Ritual Weapon, which means running Gambit. Also running Gambit. Any champions in Nightfall the Ordeal. Snipers and Nightfall the Ordeal. Vertical ornament. Okay. Phalanx. And if you're in the Nightfall Ordeal Proving Grounds, Legendary Lost Sectors, Primeval Envoys and Gambit, Trials of Osiris, Panacea Ornament. What I'm getting here is a little bit of everything, so oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Right, let's see if we apparently I hit level 87 without realising. Shows you how much attention I paid just like in general, you know? Hello, Oro. Welcome to the shadows. I do need to do that, but basically I'm just gonna go pick up a whole bunch of bounties and see what happens, I guess. As you can see, I have done literally fuck all this week. Yeah, today's going to be a very chill, relaxed stream. I'm just going to focus on the monthly challenges that I haven't got so far. I doubt I'm going to get to all 75, but I'd like to get close. I've got about 30, so 30 left to do. Yeah, I term started this week, so I am like, whew, energy hoomst. I'm gonna start with easy ones, which will be Nessus and playlist strikes. So I'll run Proving Grounds a couple of times as well, but I need to hang out in the actually I'm starting with that. Brain absolutely empty. This is the one I want to do. Okay. I'll pick up a bunch of bounties, and if I don't do them, I don't do them, you know?
Kill anything big lately?
I just want to get up a rank so that I can reset and get the thingy.
Don't
so
waste
ability is
this.
unlikely.
Don't waste this.
Cool. I have, I just think I have slightly more energy than I have. I think yesterday was probably the most energy that I've had all week. Which is why part of why I was playing a game that requires a lot of reading and also emotional investment.
Just gonna take a break.
I need reports.
And now I'm like, luckily I do not have any classes tomorrow. Got Easter Monday off. Either that or, well, I only have one class on Mondays, and either we've got Easter Monday off or my lecturer was like, don't come to class, just attend this talk, so.
Yep.
Auto rifles, machine guns, and solar weapons. Can do.
Remember who the good guys are.
I can get you inside.
They said and promptly realised that they... Might have to do those two separately.
Checking.
It's too orange for me. Too many colours. I really wish we had more of the shaders.
Thank you.
Make
Thank
my life a lot easier.
All done, all done. No,
I am at your service.
Fangs.
Don't let it go to waste. A prepared
This
soldier
through
is a
my own-
victorious soldier.
But I'm on the right class.
Back to the front, guard.
I'll pick up Crucible ones later because God knows if I will actually convince myself to do Crucible today.
All good, Guardian?
It's one of those things where I'm like, I will never get better if I don't practice in Crucible, but because I'm so bad, I don't like going in because it's not even, like, I know I'm bad at Crucible. It's not like, very much true, Aura. Yeah, so for me being bad at Crucible, it's not like, oh, what a surprise, I'm disappointed in myself. It's like, this is normal. I just feel bad if I'm letting down my team. If I'm like the only person dying repeatedly and then they're like, pick off the Space Elf because they're useless. And I'm like, ew. Really wish we had a skill-based match joining for Crucible. You put all the bad people in like a pot together, and by killing each other they will improve. Whereas if you've got like 2 bad people and a bunch of really good people, you never learn because you're just constantly dead. And that's my little rant for the week. Have I already got that one? If I was... I have already got that, okay. Competence in the Cosmodrome, launchers, melee abilities. That's fair, honestly. I really like this season. Yeah. Sorry, I was just gonna say I really like this season, so I have been I'm just gonna hop straight in to straight playlist. Maybe I'll get Proving Grounds. God, I wish you could pin seasonal challenges. It would make my life so much easier. Stop kicking me out. So I just need to do 5 playlist strikes and I get Proving Grounds. Defeat a bunch of combatants. I need to run it 2 more times, so I might just run it, you know. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's always how I feel going into Crucible. And just like, I'm sure it's not just me, I'm sure there's lots of other people who are sort of in the same vein. Like, I don't have anything against Crucible as a concept. Every time I go in there, you know, every 3rd time I go in there I have fun. But yeah, I get anxious that I'm gonna like let down my team. They'll be like, oh, we had this terrible puggy the other day. I don't want to be the bad puggy. But it's that revolving cycle of I'm like, well, I know I'm bad, so I'm just not gonna do it. And then I never do it, and I never practice, and I never get better, and then I'm like, well, I'm bad, so... PvP has never been my skill in any MMO I've ever played. They said, having played 3 MMOs properly. Just not a PvP person. I do PvP in 14, and luckily your teams are usually so big that even if you're bad, somebody in your team will know what they're doing and they'll be able to direct you to the right thing to do. I think the other thing is that PvP in 14, it's like achieving quests or like achieving objectives in a PvP enabled zone rather than like just kill other people. So it'll be things like, you know, collect as many of like, sit on as many of these places, or there's that too. This is also my first shooter, so I'm I certainly might first on like online shooter interacting with other people. It's not really.
This looks familiar.
Yeah, funny story about the Oroban of...
Cabal and their weird ship names. I think it was the Orobas Victura.
Yeah, that one. Zahn moved in after you put Thumos out to pasture. He's in there somewhere.
Congrats on thing, buddy. SMG keeps
We're inside the ship again.
yeah.
Zahn can't be far now.
Could be some really weird defenses in there. Not just flame turrets. I'm talking really.
No sign of Zahn. That elevator's the only way forward. Forward and up.
Don't mess with them. They need to stay focused.
Cabal made an elevator that goes forward? Man, they are inefficient.
Well, that's non-ideal because we've lost our other puggy apparently. Yeah, exactly, Polly. It's just like there's a lot of things which, you know, we don't. I think that's sort of exactly why I think, you know, I'll do things and speak at the same time. Puggy has reappeared. Why I sort of wish there was skill based, because then at least you'd be with a bunch of other, like, you know, if you're with people who are you know, bad, who have bad KDRs, or like just don't have like, you know, levels or whatever it is.
10 Glimmer says there's a tank on that elevator.
Then like,
Please don't encourage him.
You're on.
That tank's between us and Brachus Zahn.
what I wanted to say is then you can all like
He's
Hmm.
a master technician.
band together. Fucking Sunlight. At least when I die, my gun reloads. Swings and roundabouts. Yeah, that's a mood. I don't notice it as much now. Pardon me, sorry. Crumb stuck in my throat. I noticed it not so much in this game, perhaps because I wasn't doing things that required like split-second precision as much. But I noticed it a lot when I was raiding in Final Fantasy XIV in the UK, where I don't know if like, I don't know that the technology behind it to know if this is even possible, but it felt like because I was in the UK but I was on a US server.
There he is. Brachus Zahn is here.
Try to grab his flame turret blueprints after he's dead.
Words. Because I was in the UK but I was playing on US servers, it was take your word for it. Yeah, what I was trying to say and then completely forgot how to speak English was that it definitely felt like playing on a US server but being in the UK was causing lag. It could very well also have been my internet, TBH. I was on Virgin Media when I was back in the UK, so, you know.
This is it. We've got him cornered. In an airfield. Okay?
I didn't always have the best of luck with internet connections, but I think a lot of it was also lag, which I experience nowadays. If I have lag, it's because something's up with my computer and it's like, it's not the internet, it's actually just my computer having problems. I very rarely have internet-based lag these days. It's nice. I absolutely 100p wasted that, which is really annoying. Suffering from having used my soup already. Good balls. Sorry if you heard my friend
Got
crossing
to
there.
get that shield down. Look around for something we can use.
Yeah, I would have liked to have been on a different ISP, but I had no choice because I was dependent on what the pop rock that I was in let me do. Not rock, but building really that I was in. Oh, it's very fast. Not me luckily, but my parents used to be on, I can't remember what. I can't talk and DPS at the same time. Has no connected by additional uselessness. Oh, wasted. Oh god, I will brush it up. My parents used to be with fuck if I can remember what the company was, but they were useless because they would go down all the time and like they'd be down for half an hour, but would be in the middle of streaming half the time and abruptly be like, I can't stream anymore because my bloody
Zahn won't be making any
internet
more
has
scary
just
weapons.
died.
Red Legion.
Oh, they'll have to use regular old weapons.
Those we can handle. Nice job.
Ugh. Internet issues. Why must you be so cursed? Ah, I wanted to land on the oh. Please. Got done. Right. Alcohol bottle. I'm gonna eat some chocolate. chocolate, which is melting slightly because of the heat my computer is giving off. If you've got a warm drink and you want it to stay warm, just put it on the bit of my desk that's directly above my PC. The heat comes out the PC, it goes all the way up, and makes everything lukewarm. Oops. Mochi plays with their hair and accidentally shows off how badly they need to do their roots. Yeah, my back to internet, quibbling about ISPs. My parents for most of my life were on, I cannot for the life of me remember who we were with, but they were useless, and like multiple times a day they'd go down for like half an hour, 20 minutes, and it'd be multiple times a day, and it would come back up eventually, and it was, you know, it wasn't like the root had problems, it was just straight up like the service was entirely down. Whereas with Virgin Media, I feel like they go down like very rarely, but when they're down for like 24 hours. And you're like, great, I literally can't do anything. Extremely cursed content, rather. Finally something that's not the bloody arm stealer for Christ alive. Oops.
I must once again ask you to venture into the dark.
It's been so long.
Move quickly, but carefully, Guardian.
I've been hanging out with you recently. Haven't really been on the moon recently. Gosh. Come back, like, just the architecture of this place reminds me specifically of when, gosh, I can't remember who it was. Clea and I and someone, I'm not entirely sure who, tried to clear the dungeon in this area, and we spent like several hours and did not get anywhere. And I think eventually I was like, it's 11 o'clock, I've got work tomorrow, I have to sleep. There is a lot in this video, Jane, but I have never completed and would like to. But there we go. I need to do Shattered Throne and the Last Wish. I've actually done very little of anything in where's the place that we could go stand? It's over here, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna go. Okay, probably going that way. I will, I guess, hang about here in the middle and support. Are you gonna go for it, or? Just run around and let the guy deal with the mobs. It really does. It is a very, like, Secret World vibe, this is. Nope, stop.
The bridge is lowered.
Be
Let's
for
move.
some reason there. I think Shadowkeep honestly was probably, up until Presage, Shadowkeep was the expansion that most reminded me of Secret World. It had a very, I think because it was like a deliberately like horror-esque vibe, but it worked really, really well. What have we been shot from up there by? Ah, thank you. We need to just find like a time of day where we've all got time, like you, me, and I don't know, Master Sunfather or somebody has got time and just like do things, because I have not completed most of the yes, I was gonna say I've not completed most of the higher level stuff in this game. Cannot speak and shoot at the same time. Yeah, it's God, I have to say I'm glad that that has happened to other people, even though it's such a really badly, because he kept doing it to me that first time I was trying to run it, and it's just like, this is a pardon me, a literal nightmare. Please stop. See it. Yep. It's like, oh, I'll just, you know, hit my super and be done with this, and nope, he's just teleported away.
Do you feel it as I do, Guardian?
God, I love Rosemont so much.
A hatred as pure and potent as sunshine, soaking through your skin. Ashla Doon knows what the Guardians have done. She watched as her lineage fell, one after the other. Crota, Oryx, Omnigul, and she is eager to return that pain.
Yeah, I wonder if presumes there's some like problem with the servers that's causing it, but it is really bloody annoying. It's been going on for a while. I guess on the other hand, the fact that it's been going on for a while makes me think / hope that it's something Bungie is aware of, and I suppose if it's like larger server issues, you know, it's probably perhaps taking just a bit longer to actually deal with. It's just like, I think I'm just gonna wreck everything with my bow. I'm like, oh, if I wasn't trying to get grenade launcher kills, I would be on the bow too. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know enough about like anything technical to, you know, judge, but that feels like it makes sense. But you know, at least they're aware of it, and whenever I play any game, I always compare it to Secret World in my head in terms of bugs and like the attitude to bugs. Like, if you mention like teleporting mobs in Secret World, you just be like, yeah, that's just, you know, that's just a feature of that probably happens in some players, and you would like work it into, you know, half the strategy and anything in Secret World was dealing with the bugs. When I play this game, I'm like, okay, yeah, like, this is not ideal. It's in fact really annoying, especially if you're doing anything end game. But, you know, they're aware of it. And sometimes that's really all we can hope for. God, I think it was Hell Raised, I think, with EP2, when the last boss in Hell Raised just like fucking disappeared. Just walked away from the last fight. Hell Eternal has a special place of agony and hatred in my heart because Hell Eternal was the one where it took me ages to get my master planner, because literally every time you were like, right, it's master plan runtime, something would go wrong, and half the time it would be that purple fog bug where literally your only option is to leave and come back in again because you cannot play it with it, so you can't see anything. Wait, no! Don't leave me now! They are, but I guess like sort of almost the benefit of that is that it almost like in yes, you nurse is the one I'm looking for, bugs in other games, because like there's people complain that 14 is really buggy and they're like, oh, spaghetti code. And I think the spaghetti code in 14 tends to be less bugs and more that like implementing stuff is hard. Like, you know, there's stuff with the glamours that people, you know, want to do in 14, and just because of the way that the glamour system is made, you know, implementing that can be hard. That's, you know, it's not a bug per se, it's just badly designed, question mark, I guess is the way to put it. And like, it is annoying, but 14 very rarely has bugs of the, oh no. Cursed. Also, it feels like something I would do. My favourite, the Eternal Master Planner meme of, finish the fight, look at this cool weapon that I just got. Whoops. I'm not going to get yoked off the edge and die, which is always nice.
Eris, it's over. Hashladoon is dead.
It is a relief to hear, but Hashladoon's presence is no coincidence. The Hive must have grander ambitions for the Pyramid's influences. Return to me. There is much to discuss.
Yeah. It's good content. I'm pretty certain I've already got a version of this, so I'm just gonna eat it. can have one a better gear as a treat. Just gonna eat all of these blue guns for now. And I can upgrade later. I'm gonna swap to the auto rifle. Three more to go. And while we load in, I'm gonna eat my eggie. Good egg content. Speaking of eggs, I saw chickens today. As on my way to and from the grocery store, there's a not junkyard, but like in France I would call it a dépôt de vente, and I actually genuinely don't know what the term is in English.
Guardian, you're here.
But anyway, there was
Are you linked up? I am.
one of those.
Operation Stormcoat, go.
Deborah and the commander on the same feed? More like Operation Easy Listening.
Get off this line, Holiday. And this mission moves at your discretion, Guardian.
Holiday. If I was saying anything about, oh yes, yeah, there's a dépôt de vente, and they also have chickens, and if you come early enough in the morning, you can get fresh eggs.
reported taken energy infecting the water supply. Our purification tech can only do so much. If the
Always
contamination
nice.
spreads,
I
people will die.
was not there in time to get the eggie, but I did see the chickens. Like for the last several months, it has been either too cold or too rainy for
Taking fog
chickens.
cleared up as soon as
But
the light went down.
If the blights can be
I saw them
killed,
today.
then perhaps their infection can be reversed. You lot are going to save lives today.
Fucking F. Speaking of baby dogs, on a related note, Grace, your friend and mine, Grace Breaker, is uncle's getting a puppy, but he's found a dog puppy, and I'm very excited. Excited for like second-hand puppy experience. Well, bitch, I should have. Should have fucking counted.
Every taken energy source on the surface is dead. Plenty more underneath us, though.
I was
You're fighting
had a
They have to have a source.
call with called my mum earlier, and
This place is old. Good thing we can't get tetanus.
This facility provided water for many generations, if for nothing else but principle.
Mum's friend came
I'm
over
glad you're reclaiming it.
for Easter, and so I was talking to sort of on a video call with my girlfriend as well, and Guinness was there, and he got so excited because he heard my voice and recognised me on the computer screen. I'm like, oh, my baby boy, my tiny puppy dog. Keeps hurting himself because he's a big baby and doesn't know how to exist in an actual body. Despite being an adult dog now, he's still like, huh, what? How use paws? Yeah, like, seems like every time I call Mum, we talk about Guinness and he has like a new health problem, and we were talking today and I'm just like, Guinness, you're like me. Every time I call Mum, I'm like, oh yeah, and I had to go to the doctor about this, here's this other thing that's happened, between the 4 members of my family, only my brother is functional, really. Rip to that taken. And different. Flashbacks to punch and oh well, that's non-ideal. I'm going to not die. I'm just going to waste my super, but just no. Rather than dying, can I res you? I'm not sure, genuinely not sure if I can. Just thinking about doggies. Just in general. Yeah. Might do a go forward and see if we can pull that guy forward. Seems he's having trouble making the jump. Trouble making the jump. Almost fell off there. I didn't, and that's what matters. There we go. Wait. Root. As we know, right? I was going to say, as we know, swearing helps me be better at the video games. The more I swear, the objectively better I do. It's the same with running and yelling. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side of the raid arena. Just run over and smell, ow, 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 ow. Oh goodness me, sorry. Drinking fizzy water.
They just left that unguarded? This smells fishy to me.
Sure does. Right? LOL panic emoji. I don't want to be here. I've had such a nightmare here last time. I spent like, what, an hour and a half here dying? frankly, this super should absolutely count for getting multiple kills for the super. I don't know why it doesn't. Nice job spawning alongside the boss
The Taken
chest.
compromised a Red Legionary. It would explain how organized they've been. Without Oryx, I didn't think they could still, well, take.
Yelling and yelling and running. Hooting and hollering. Yeah, I'll eat it. Can have one a better armor as a treat. No weapon, but it doesn't have lore, so it doesn't matter. No thoughts, only lore now. Well, at some point, I'm going to need to run some Nightfalls to get all of those Nightfall challenges done. But I wonder.
Guardian. High forces are lashing out from the Cosmodrome, led by a disgraced wizard named Devota.
Disgraced?
She narrowly escaped a previous Vanguard operation with her life. Now the Brood questions her strength.
She'll be desperate to prove herself.
Indeed. That desperation makes her dangerous, but also reckless.
What I was going to say was, I wonder how long we will have to complete the seasonal challenges. Is it like
Lots of movement ahead. Be ready for anything.
straight up end of season, this is it, no more, or I'm sorry, because if we have like actual spare time, I will probably make myself a spreadsheet and work out like the most efficient way to clear things. Just knowing myself as a person, but also then I can be like, right, I need to run Nightfalls, and I don't care about score, we're just focusing on getting these things. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm kind of hoping they will. I doubt it, but I'm also kind of hoping they'll at least grant us a little leeway. Just because I'm not expecting to get all 75 done. Like, just knowingly it's not going to happen, but it'd still be kind of nice, you know. What else?
Fallen raiding party ahead. They don't seem thrilled about Navota's presence.
They won't appreciate yours either.
There we go. It's actually counting as multiple kills now. Okay. Yeah, So I'm 1304 now, so we should, like, I don't know if we'd be able to duo, like, hero, but we should be able to matchmake it. It's one of those things where, like, I probably just need to get into, like, the habit of doing normal matchmaking it, but I am scared, and so I refuse, because puggies scare me. Especially after last Tuesday, where instead of being like, oh, puggies scare me because I don't want to let them down by being bad, it's puggies scare me because last Tuesday I had 3 solid hours of terrible luck with pugs in FF14, so... That was extremely cursed. That was literally... like... solid... just the whole day was like... bad for the hugging environment, as it were. Nice. Sneeze.
I'm reading dense hive signatures in a facility up ahead. I don't like this. It feels like a trap.
Solar
Spoil
kills.
their plans.
There we go. Ugh. Yeah, it's imagine. Pardon me, goodness. Really is Hiccup Central here tonight. Come on. Did we lose someone? I guess we lost someone. Okay, well. Never mind. Question mark. There we go, yep. After that party drop, I guess. Hello, Pixie.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much for the resub. It is very much appreciated.
We're close now. She won't escape this time.
I hope you are
Retreat
having a
isn't
good
an option
day.
for her anymore. Not with the brood doubting her. Expect the worst, Guardian. Navota has no choice but to defeat you.
I hope your weekend has been good, Pix.
That energy signature. That's her. That's Navota.
It is. Thank you, Pixie. It's big appreciate. Plenty of ribs. Woohoo. It's not stunned from the fire, perhaps. Just maybe might be a good idea. Thank you, Pix. And yes, take care. Have a good night. I hope you get a good rest. I hope the next week is good, or at the very least, not super hellish. Because, you know, sometimes that's all you can wish for. I forgot to get to help back down. I shouldn't have wasted my super. Oh well. Sometimes that's just how it be in this fictional world. Yes. Ow. No! Stupid. No way. Do that. No, they really did be like, I'm just gonna fucking disappear now. Lol. Ah, instructions unclear. Ability to play video games. Cool, fun. I'm gonna die. Yep. This sucks me down. That's just heavy ammo. Oops. Right. Where's she at? Up there. Boom. There she is. Piss and ass. Nope, come on, stop hiding. Let me shoot you. Ow.
Devota's play for power showed the danger in hive logic, but also its flaws.
Go, one more.
Proving the path to victory comes only from the light.
We're happy to send the message,
From
Commander.
Bachi and
Excellent work. Return to the
Donut
tower.
strikes, I guess, cause there was some like kill enemies in strikes which I managed to finish. Should be able to afford some upgrade modules now. I love that emote. Just up. I've got a cut. This is apropos of nothing except my annoyance. I've got a cut right on the side of my lip here, and it's really annoying. I've got lip balm that's like good at dealing with cuts. I should dig it out because it's in like a tiny little tube and it like falls down the back of my chest of drawers there. But ugh, very annoying. Right, where are we at? Auto rifle, machine gun, solar. Should hopefully get all of those done. Yeah. And then, knowing me, I'll probably go sit in Gambit for 5 years because I've got that one. I've got 6 more Guardians for my team to kill for me. I should swap over to a sniper rifle, get this done. I need to do these too. Ugh. Just, you know, insert various distressed blues here. Oh yeah, I do need to...
So the Fallen have cracked open the Exodus Black. Failsafe's on the edge, Spall's cranky. Meanwhile, I'm over here thinking about how much Golden Age tech might be in there. It's go time.
I appreciate your concern, Cade Unit. Thank you, Captain. I've marked a trail of arc pulses to denote their...
Ow! Rude.
Operation
Rude. Keep running with this dude. I go. We're all in there.
I'm detecting another set of arc pulses. Coordinates marked.
Chantas res. As a treat. Instructions very unclear. Rip. Don't worry, my dude. Don't be not on cooldown. I love this sparrow. It is so good. I especially love the fact that you sit in it like you're sitting in one of those like background. Nessus did not get eaten. No, it was
narrow down a location.
Mars.
Let's go.
Mars, Titan, and well, it's Mars, Titan, the other one. That's yeah.
Captain, may I speak with you in private?
Sounds juicy. What's going on?
Watch as I.
Sorry, Cap, I cut the line. There's a buzzing in my brain. I think the Fallen are ripping up my ship.
They sure are. God, I am wishing this guy the best of luck in his attempt to negotiate this entire thing by Sparrow, because tint happening for me. That is very fair, Aura. The Leviathan did have bad things happen to it, and Carlos is Carlos's status right now is Misk. I think is perhaps the best way to describe Carlos. So
probably best to keep arc energy away.
Not what I intended to do, but it's what I did, so there we go.
Ow, ow. Can I get a hand?
There's nobody bloody there.
Like the world's smallest storm crawlers.
Right, it's waste heavy ammo time. That machine gun calibration. There we go. Yes, nice. Just hand these in. Nice. Yeah, I watch a lot of this videos. Think. Wah!
Barrier is down. My
Well,
scans
that's
are
good, because,
arc energy from Exodus Tech to control everything here.
Got some bad luck about overcharge tanks.
Arc overloads VEX systems. They start leaking milk.
Lovely.
That's a way of phrasing it. Start leaking milk. What I was gonna say and then forgot was that like it feels a bit like Biff is to Destiny as Mr. Happy is to Final Fantasy XIV. Which is to say BNF, lots of YouTube videos. Knows a lot, is chill. To people, like, there's a couple of people in the 14 fandom who, like the 14 extended fan collective, whatever you want to call it, who are known for, like, doing guides and videos and stuff like that, and, which one you like really depends on your taste, unsurprisingly. I'm a fan of Mr. Happy because he also does like lore videos, as well as like
Hello? Everything okay?
The rest of the ship is just
update on thing videos. I don't necessarily find his
big it is.
guides as
We're
helpful.
fine. Failsafe was just being fidgety.
Cade unit, Ghost, kindly delete yourselves. As big as our dreams. We were going to take humankind to the stars.
How about we board the ship, or what's left of it, and take everything that's not nailed down?
Rude. Okay. Also, I have to say, hearing Cade's voice again, very much puts me in mind of Visage, unsurprisingly. You know, a ghost buddy, a ghost in the haunting sense and not in the other sense. But for a hot second there I couldn't see the buggies and I thought, wait, all gone? Really? All of them? Me too, buddy. As with any game, I am bad at driving, so will not do it.
Lights are out. Where did they divert all the power to?
insert road joke here, I guess. I love this place so much. Shit. Yeah. Exactly. And like, I don't know, it just...
What was that?
It's a bit like everything else in, you know, like obviously time progresses in Nessus because the Leviathan is gone. So like it doesn't I feel like yeah, it would make it more it would be more perhaps narratively satisfying and like effective if they recorded updated dialogue. Exactly. I feel like like it could still be like, remember when Cade, remember when Cade did this or that, and you could still like have the references to Cade in the raid, but I think it would be, like you said, just sort of much more whoops, I'm gonna waste that. In general, more satisfying as an experience.
System congestion has cleared. Diagnostics report suggests I have returned to a normal rate of function.
You should be. We've wiped your engineering deck clean.
Good work, guys. Okay, I've got Zavala mobilizing other teams to secure the ship behind you. There's gotta be some way I can pawn off this paperwork. Maybe Hawthorne will do me a solid.
Right. It's us done with Playlist Strikes. I'm gonna go fuck about on Nessus for a bit. Because I need to do that. So I haven't even looked at what's in the store. I'm waiting / desperately hoping that they'll put the Baby Shark dance up for Bright Dust so that I can buy it. Because I really want it, but I also don't want to spend silver on it. So, you know. Gosh, I do love this emote. Ah. Purchase this, it's only 700, I'll buy both of them, why not? Bye. Can I have little and nice things? Yes. Good content. do I have 2 auto rifles? Ain't one of those. My question is which one to swap it in for, because I love all of the emotes that I currently have, including the fact that in introduction sequence of certain activities, just got Warlock there on the phone like, eh? Huh? What? Wanted. Yes, I do like that. Right, let's stop chuntering to myself. Go do that. Head off to Nessus. Actually wanted to check how many charges that has. None. Yoy. We still have to see, or did I? I'll just put it into my thing. Goodness, pardon me. Sorry for the yawns. I am the sleep boy somehow. I know how I'm the sleep boy. 5.5 hours sleep.
Transfer.
Plus
Sign, please.
groceries, plus unit reading equals 1 sleepy march.
System sequence, but what?
What can I do for you, Warlock?
Give me some engrams.
I think I have something you will like.
Hey, Guardian. Need something?
Yes, probably, maybe. Both of these.
Stock's always changing. Don't take too long. Guardian.
There we go, right.
Done and done.
Metric foot
Stay
ton of
sharp.
upgrade modules is what I need.
I think I've got it.
Or in this case, just 3.
Solving problems out in the world, huh? Good for you. Lost too much when the Red Legion hit us.
Fuck, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to eat this. Ah, my auto rifle. Oh, my SMG.
This is great.
No substitute for a full magazine.
I'm just gonna eat that and eat that. And then
Nice shooting
actually,
out there.
Nifs will not give you to take. See what you think. I tweaked it. Snappy and quick. Don't thank me, the work occupies. If anything, I should be thanking you. Hake Armory got it hit at the same time as the tower disturbance. Forensics suggests that 3 Scions used a kinetic splitter to get through the security barrier and matter displacement anchors to make the concrete wall permeable. Can't get a straight answer on what Hake was storing here. Salvage, not manufactures. Looks like ship parts, but I can't tell from what vessel. No one has given me clearance to do a full analysis. I'll have to sign it over to Warlock Vanguard. Found a piece of hardware from Hake heist at a chop shop in the Peregrine district. Busted the ring up and brought the salvage in. Same make and material as what Hake was holding onto. Science must have abandoned it when they were fleeing. Reported it to the tower, but they're so busy it could be days before they give a formal response. Meanwhile, I'm heading over to engineering to see what they make of it. Looks familiar, but I can't place it. What a surprise from Banshee, eh? Had to scrub a few logs, following up with the engineering's findings. Got myself a day pass out the city, took a jump ship to the edge of the EDC. Listened to Vivaldi on the way, helped clear my head. This turns out to be what I think it is, could shift the balance of power completely. Confirmed. This is unbelievable. Need to get in touch with Lakshmi about this. A city investigator in the future war cult's pocket doesn't do us any favours. We picked up Investigator Meyer at the city level security checkpoint and planted a ship. Of course, Lakshmi is feigning ignorance to all this, and we don't have enough evidence to dig deeper. Not openly, anyway.
All runs together.
My hidden have secured the remains of the cage that Hake managed to scoop up after the Red War, but the damage is done and it just confirms my fears. Kayato's people are researching the technology Gaul used to shackle the Traveller and steal the light. Word of this cannot reach the lightless. That was Myron, not Banshee, so... I take back what I said. Cool. This, I don't use it. Kind of need that as well. Pardon me, because I also don't use it.
Remember who the good guys are.
Ooh.
Sure. Rhythmic.
Hi there. Acknowledged.
And a nice shotgun that I'm going to be annoyed that I have one more upgrade module. I'm going to upgrade my SMG because I use that pretty often. There we go. I have to say, really like how this SMG looks. Very aesthetic.
All done.
Right, in that case, Gambit stuff, I will
Do you have something for me, Guardian?
run back over here and see if I can pick that up.
I need a rest.
Because Gambit is what I'm most likely to be doing, just in general. Then after this, whoops, gonna swap to Void for those grenade kills.
How's it going out there?
And run Proving Grounds 2 more times. Okay, alright, take care, have a good night. And thank you for coming along. I hope that you enjoyed me pissing about in space, as I so often do. Take care.
Call me Drifter.
Have you got a thing for me? Sure do. Banknotes and deal grenade launch final blow. Spend this progress for rapidly defeating targets.
Careful
Can
with that.
do. Gosh, I might actually reach rank 100 this season. Goodness. I have to say, like, this is one of the main reasons that I'm a big fan of the weekly challenges, is I feel like they... Like, if were it not for the weekly challenges, I would definitely not have got, like, to this level. So it's really, like... I'm a big fan of that, that's what I'm saying. Right. So, here's what I'm going to do is swap over to Void. It just, I feel like it also, in a way, to me at least, it makes it, I like the weekly challenges as a system, and I like that they're not gated weekly, so you can do what I'm doing, you know, sort of go back and work on them. I've decided actually I'm not going to do Nessus today because it will be really boring. I will try and do that another time, maybe later today. And instead I'm going to run the Proving Grounds if I can remember where they are. Nope. Thomas Insight Proving Ground. Here we go. We need to run this. Stop it. Let me actually. I have to say the thing that would make it much nicer is if you could pin these. I know I said it like 5,000 times, but stop. Okay. So I just need to get like 120 enemies defeated. In fact, I'm actually going to swap. Swap that as well. So defeat 120 enemies, run this 2 more times. Then that'll be good. I'm going to check my phone and see what it has to say. It says that I have just paid Discord Nitro. And a new page has been added for one of my courses. I saw that earlier. Yee. Scooch over to turn light on and hold desk chair up. I started new medication last week, and it's...
We invoke the right of proving. The Vanguard sends forth its champions.
The challenge is met. Our blood flows together. May it lead to unity.
You guys can run ahead if you want, but I am going to focus on kills because I need them. I also need grenade kills, so there, I guess, question mark. So I feel like running this at some point, being able to run this on like Nightfall solo would be nice, so that I can just sit here and like just get kills. That's what I used to do for strike stuff, is just put on a podcast, load into a Nightfall, and just spend all my time getting kills that way. And you know what? It worked. May not have been enjoyable, but it worked. has been.
You willingly enter the Halphus Electus. I welcome you, but my forces, they do not.
I should be able to get through there. Email break for my one of my classes this term.
This tank is like a living thing. She breathes, she moves, and she will spit out your bones.
I'm sure she will.
You fight well, Guardians. A shame you must pay the price for your commander's pride.
The Guardians kneel to no one. Not even to me.
Half the time we just straight up completely ignore Zavala. At least half the time.
Which of these Cabal is your champion?
All warriors rally in defense of the Chosen.
Some other time. I'm bored and let it do its thing. Won't take you down. There we go. Little and enemy is a treat, really. Floor interceptor. Ouch. Apologies if you just shook, it's because I accidentally kicked my desk. He is. The actual ow, which I said half of and then forgot the other half of the sentence I was going to say, is that I stopped new medication recently, which is applied through a patch, which I accidentally marked, and I was like, who pulling a piece of time? No, don't run away from my Nova Bomb. Oh, this is so rude. I can't believe you would do such a thing, honestly. Go.
My champion awaits in the locus of honor. Why do you skulk through the maintenance areas?
We will deal with your champion in due time. Though we may destroy your tank in the process.
We are Cabal. We eat the mountains. We drink the seas.
Etc. etc.
And we are here to stop you.
You would attack my tank directly? It is sacred to my men. They will fight as though its oil were blood.
Sorry, I just abruptly realised that I'm being very quiet and awkward, and it's because I'm concentrating on actually getting kills this time around. Apparently last time I got 30 kills. Looks around shift today. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Not, also not what I wanted to do, but good enough. Fuck ass tits balls. It's fine. The music in here specifically has like this sort of honking noise to it, which always makes me think that the bridge is honking and I should probably mute my mic. The context here being that I live next to a drawbridge, it's just over that way, and sometimes it is very loud. It is loud enough to hear on mic, so use. Oh, hi. I can't get you through that, so never mind her. Actually go where the combat is, huh?
I see now how you fight, Guardians. Your potential is wasted running errands for your commander.
Enough.
I just abruptly remembered how much I love the final, the music in this final boss. I'm very happy.
Hold strong, Guardians. One final victory is all I ask.
You got it, Dad.
Let the rite of proving commence.
Phone says, Buzz, my phone says, if you run away from my Nova Bomb, I'm going to fucking kill you. It's so good. Ugh. It's just so good. Buddy? Yeah. Thanks for jumping directly next to me. The music is just so good.
Keitel,
Right?
your champion falls.
I did not imagine this outcome. Your Guardians have powers told of in the old stories.
Our vaults are full of relics from those who underestimated us. If you ever cross the Vanguard again, bring a bigger tank.
60 confidence to go. With my luck, I'm gonna finish that and then be like, you have to run this one more time. I know this may not be the most interesting thing, but it's my stream and I'll do what I want. And what I want to do is work at these challenges because they are nice and like derive satisfaction from completing tasks. Where's my phone buzzing? Okay. AO3. That's fair. I'm glad. If nothing else, you get to laugh at me failing and my random rambling about things which do not matter, as is often the case. Probably gonna have to run this a third time, I guess. But sometimes that's just how it be. Like that outfit, it has to be said. Good. The options.
Electus. I welcome you, but my forces, they do not.
Navigation helps. I can't drive. It's a video game, so by definition I cannot drive. We'll see. I may have to run this a third time to get the last of my grenade kills and also the last of my people kills, but we'll see.
My tank is restless. Do what you came for. Fight well or die quickly. Be reasonable, Guardians. While there is shame in surrender, I am merciful.
You all but demanded this conflict. We will see it through to the end. Which of these cabal is your champion?
All warriors rally in defense of the chosen.
Whoops. That's not what I intended to do, but there we go. Sword targeted being able to kill by sword beams, huh? That was a treat, perhaps. really helpful, it has to be said. Really think, you know. These versions.
My champion awaits in the locus of honor. Why do you skulk through the maintenance areas?
We will deal with your champion in due time. Though we may destroy your tank in the process.
We are Cabal. We eat the mountains. We
Drink
drink the seas.
We die
You
of
would
chronic
attack my
dehydration.
tank directly? It is sacred to my men. They will fight as though its oil were blood.
Yes. We are here to stop you.
If you've read anything about shipwrecks, you will know that that is a bad idea. Or plane crashes, for that matter. Genuine, no joke, like actual fear of mine is being in a plane crash over the ocean and being like caught at sea. I'm nervous just to think about. As like someone who isn't necessarily a nervous flyer, but reads a lot about plane crashes. No. Fuck. Awesome this. Double loss and also double this. Fine, I'll go in with bloody. Okay, well, I guess I'm doing this one then, huh? Ah. Right. Nice. Happy triumph again, huh? The music in this area words are hard. I have to want to ship the heavy ammo finder for swords. That's on hand cannon dexterity, which
Your warriors are merciless, Commander. Are all light bearers so bloodthirsty?
My guardians do what they must.
oh, I didn't get a chance to emote because I was too busy replacing my my ammo thing. Pissing cuts. Tell you what.
Title, prepare your champion.
For whatever reason, have mouth and must suffer.
Now, the final trial. Battle against the champion of the Cabal.
Is let these guys deal with it. Like, I get my kills by taking down ads. I still need grenade kills, but my grenade also isn't up, so never fucking mind. Where am I at? Ah.
Your champion falls.
I did not imagine this
right.
outcome. Your guardians have powers told of in the old stories.
Our vaults are
We'll
full
run
of
this one
relics
more
from
time.
those who underestimated us. If you ever cross the Vanguard again, bring a bigger tank.
Bing. This is apropos of nothing, but I suppose it's Destiny related. Bungie do these Engram fairy lights. The thing that I really want is like a pop vinyl-esque desk toy type thing of a ghost. And I know you can get them off Amazon, but I don't really trust the Amazon ones. I'd rather buy it directly from the Bungie store, but if it's on there I haven't found it. Or I have and it's expensive and I've just decided no. But in the absence of that, Bungie also do these Engram fairy lights. And I'm seriously considering getting those and putting them up to be like the fairy lights that I have behind me for the summer, because those change with the seasons and also Halloween. Because, you know, October is spooky month, so I gotta have the spooky ghost ones. That is a nice oh, those are two nice ships. Like 3 entirely different aesthetics. There's like...
Commander Zavala, we agree to the right of proving. The Cabal sends forth its champion.
The challenge is met. Our blood flows together. May it lead to unity.
What's your aesthetic? Obnoxious pastel, cool black emo, or gold and very pretty? As we all know, that's how you describe aesthetics, is emo, gold and pretty. As with almost everything I own, my ship is obnoxious and holographic. Because who am I as a person if I don't have obnoxious, hollow everything? Guess who can't replace atoms ever? Yes, and possibly also even
This is the Helpless Electus, the digger of graves, her mouth packed with red soil.
or
I
something.
do not grant you safe passage.
That's fair. Like IRL, I tend to dress quite monotone. That's fair.
My war machine purrs.
But I
She
also
hungers
love
for battle.
hollow things,
Have
just
you the
in
same
general.
appetite?
Probably actually can't see it, but maybe you can. Over my shoulder, over there,
You
is
fight
the
well, Guardian.
it's a bum
you
bag
must pay the price for your commander's
from
pride.
the Top Shop Racers, one of those.
Not even to me.
That I got for wearing on the airplane because when they ask you to like put your backpack up top, and you're like, well, I guess I'm keeping everything on my
Pilots enjoy a challenge.
keeping everything on my pockets then. So I've gone back to use on airplanes, and it is, of course, hollow and silver because I am okay. It's not hollow, it's glittery. Those are the only two, like, you can compromise, like, black glitter is a thing, it's very nice. And that is my form of compromise between my desire to wear black and my love of all things glittery and hollow. I actually genuinely do have black glittery dot buttons, which I am in love with. They are very, very good. Nice. Sick. Yeah. 3 more grenade kills, so we may as well finish this off and also get the Vanguard things done. Ah! You know what? How many kills now?
My champion awaits in the locus of honor. Why do you skulk through the maintenance areas?
We will deal with your champion in due time. Though we may destroy your tank in the process.
We are Cabal. We eat the mountains. We drink the seas.
We die of chronic dehydration, as I mentioned
into
before.
the heart of my tank. My troops will defend its life with theirs.
Yes. We are here to stop you.
Time for project. Running and yelling. Don't. Fool. Guess we are back to the we're getting it caught, and I will stay here and kill things. Oh, okay. Salty fish is dead, so it's that honk, like honk bit of the music, right? No, I'm not trying to mantle. I'm trying to jump over these enemies. You're on top of the thing now. Surprise! Look, ass, case, and turrets. Speaking of mantling. ammo? To see it. Still 3 more grenade kills. Hang on, I have to
Such strength. Look what your light can do.
Well,
I seek
hang on, I
that
have to
power,
update my
myself,
Instagram
but
and
for my people.
I love it when you land, that
Perhaps
little
we could
bump when you
discuss
land,
this
including
further
the
after your
armor.
people stop trying to kill us. Hold strong, Guardians. One final victory is all I ask.
We were, as usual for Sunday, raiding earlier, and as usual for Sunday, Boulder woke up, as he so often does during the middle of a raid, and had so much to say.
My chosen, fight for the glory of the Cabal.
Don't. Well, if I managed to kamikaze him at least. He said no out. What else isn't it? As the saying goes. Guys to hunt up so that I can remove them. I really love it
by the
when
victor's rule, the helpless electus
I love it
and
when
the
there's a
souls
cat around and
awarded
they're talking in the
are
background.
yours to destroy.
We take nothing but your word. Tend to your men and your tank. But break our agreement, and we will be back to finish what we started.
There is, one of my classmates has a cat who, whenever somebody's talking, she feels the need to join in. So my classmate will like unmute herself and we'll be discussing a thing, and in the background the cat's just going meow, 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 meow. And it's just like, the cat hears conversation, so she's like, yes, I can join the conversation. What do we have to say? What are we saying to each other? Which is extremely cute. Classmates always like, oh, I'm sorry, she has so many things to say, and we're like, please do not be sorry. I am here and I am willing to listen to her. I'm just gonna eat all this shit. Do I have no upgrade modules for me? Cool, in that case. Looting items for fun and profit. What size round to do? Eliminate all I need to kill Valtricatus, and that's never going to happen. Right. It is really cute that a conversation is happening, so I need to be part of it because I'm a cat and I have very important cat things to say. Like, yes, you are a cat, and you do have important cat things to say, don't you?
I know that gun. You don't look too banged up.
Oh. What an upgrade module as a treat.
Make us proud.
In here. I don't actually need to go to test, but I'm here, so why not?
Always something new at Eververse. It's easy math, Guardian. You got the silver, Eververse has the goods.
Nope. That is shippers. Not my type.
Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
You're welcome, Tess. Nearly yoked myself off the edge. Hi, I have loads of things for you. Please accept them. Fucking belts.
Yes.
Thank you. Then over to the helm. I am going to hold on to those engrams until I get some charges. And what should we do next? Let's see. Crucible. Too fucking spooky. Iron Banner, also too spooky. I could run some battlegrounds, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to sit in Gambit for like the next 40 minutes and get some work on some Gambit stuff done, because I need to do it, so why not? I guess one more to go, and I'll be able to get this ship, which, like, even if it's not like, never mind, I love that. That is just beautiful. Goodness. Let's try out some others. That is also nice, it has to be said. I may have to swap to this with the Royal Welcome shader, because that is my entire aesthetic. That is like that one. Envious Touches is the one I tend to use. I do really like that this one for like I'm just being matte blacking off. Arctic Quell is my favourite of Noxious, but that's pretty too. As is this, to be honest. I really think this with Royal Welcome is the one though. Like, that's just beautiful. Anyway, I'm guessing that'll be, oops. Thank you for the SMG to make up for the one that I accidentally ate. I'm guessing that'll be one of the next two, because neither of these give. It's never ever going to happen. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We are going to go sit in Gambit. And that one, cool. Actually, no, this one. Worry about that later. Just gonna focus on these. And
lots of focus on combating the hive, but no Cabal presence continues to
I change my hand cannon dexterity out for 3, 4, 5 something. There you go. There we go. Right. Instead of sitting here chuntering to myself, let's go run some Gambit. Of the challenges that are Gambit related, I have got 2. Defeat an arseload of envoys, and an ornament, and earn 5 infamy ranks, which will be easier once I can, once I've reset my, once I've reset myself. A couple of matches I should be able to niche up. Just got a message. That's from a lecture about Tuesday. One of the classes that I am, that's the one I keep getting emails and stuff about, one of the classes I'm in this term is, it's available for both undergrads and grad students. It's like, it's the same class but at like 2 different levels, which means that there's like advanced reading, advanced work for the grad students. We have less work to do during the term, and the idea is that we can like, you know, it's the idea is you can, here's the information, use this class as you need it. So in my case, it paired, like the final project for it pairs really well with one of my other classes, so I'm like going to sort of do my final projects, it's not going to be the same thing, but I'm going to be doing them in tandem because they relate well to each other. Anyway, the point is that because it's for grad students and for undergrads, what tends to happen is, like, we go into the class, we have like half an hour lecture, introductory you know, session, 15 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is, and then like go into our sort of breakout rooms and all the grad students get together, and the email I just got was my professor saying, I'm going to do this lecture thing for the undergrads, you guys probably won't need it, do you want to just go off into your own room and just chat? Which is always nice, so. Ow. Christ, I'll load in eventually, huh? Goodness me. Do you mind loading downs? Mm-hmm. So close. Get an exotic engram with a random thing that I will either get rid of or eat. I have to say, I would also really like these to be I don't know, I'd like to the ones for these to be related to be more more balanced towards exotics, in part because I really want this emote. That'll be my phone sends another message for you. No. Hello? Mr. Destiny? My game's not crashed, it's just turned to static, which is great. Yes, I know I can't access other activities at this time. I got kicked out of the Gambit match, that's why I quit. I'm just sitting here, happily loading in, and then you kicked me out, Bungo. Grr. Argle bargle, as Bolter would say, perhaps. Oh, goodness me. Now it's gonna be like, fuck you. No Gambit for you. Might actually, oh no. Have I been connected to other people? Two v two Gambit match. Maybe a 3v3 Gambit match, actually, I guess. I do love this captioner sometimes, and it's absolute inability to understand what I'm saying. And part of that is because I'm not very good at speaking for other people. I am not a particularly clear speaker, and I slur my words, and also the way that I say words goes all over the place. But also this captioner is kind of Brusso distractionary skydive. Apparently is what I just said. Oh wow. We've been allowed in. Valid to Gambit.
All right, Mavericks. Ready to see what you're fighting today? Cabal on the field.
How appropriate.
Hey, you're gonna love this. Cabal culture is all military these days. Used to be they were easier to kill.
Stasis. Okay.
Hold on to your ghosts.
Yes, I do.
Get ready for a firefight, brother, and drop those moats in the bank.
Annoying that my timers are all 0, but hey, the price you pay for not realizing until the match starts that you've
Hostiles inbound at the beach.
Whee! That's what I have to say. Whee! I'm gonna look at the running and yelling method of picking up notes. Or you just fucking floor notes. Eat my dick, floor notes.
Incoming wave at the ruins. You sent a large blocker to the other side. Don't tell the Vanguard.
Oh, I'm fine with it. That's where the hell you am, my dude.
Portals ready.
Got it. Sick.
Allies headed to the other side. High value target identified. Get 'em. Hostiles at the trees. You just hit the other side with a medium blocker. That'll keep them busy.
I'd love to see it.
Your invader's back. One
Disgust meats. Jeez, that's a good name. Belt hand listen.
Take and run popping up on the enemy side. Good. Hostiles inbound at the beach.
get my super there, but okay.
Target neutralized.
Nice. Nice.
Portal's ready. Go say hello.
Leave that to
Incoming wave at the ruins. Your allies invading.
Nice. Got it. Hey, we'll be able to summon in like a second.
Invader on the field. Careful. Primeval's here.
Nice.
Kill it and win this.
I need to get rid of that invader first. There they are.
Your allies back. They're fine, but so is the other team. Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
Well, arse. That's what I have to say to that.
Primeval compromised. Take it out.
I do.
Vader inbound. Hunt. Opposing team has a primeval. You gotta finish first. You're ahead.
Somewhere over there. I see them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, you didn't start that fight. You finished.
I did both of them, really. Deep breaths.
Opposing team's about to win. The enemy team's about to
Piss
win
off.
this. Get
So
moving.
I'm go through
Your
and
allies invading the other
thank you.
side.
Because, oh, Jesus Christ.
And that's it.
What?
Opposing team took out their primeval.
At least I got the kill, huh? Oh wow. 2 more to go. Close, lads. Just crawling up that hill. Towards, up. Sorry, upgrading the, changing the tags real quick. Yep. Still playing in English, there we go. Crawling up that hill. Really? Whatever. 2 more. I feel like whenever I look at like heavy weapon meta, it's always like, don't use a machine guns suck. But then for me, I'm just like, they may not be like the best according to the meta, but according to me, a player who is not good at video games, I really like machine guns. Especially when it's like, I don't want to get too close. Like, I can either swap between swords and machine guns. I keep the other ones in case I need them, but really swap between those two because, like, rocket launchers and grenade launchers, I just don't drive with them. But heavy machine guns and just dropped. To be honest, I tend to, perhaps to my shame, use whichever one I have that is strongest, but I just they work for me. How's that for a defense of heavy machine guns? God, will we ever load in, please? Hang on, we're on week 8. Week 10. Okay, good. I just had an abrupt moment of panic. I thought that the new season was starting the same day that.
All right. Let's see what we've got.
FF14 5.5 drops
on the horizon.
And a abrupt moment of panic where I'm like, I cannot deal with it's a week between them, which is, you know.
My Galahorn. All right, hold on to something. Let's hunt some hostiles, brother. Bring their moats to the bank.
What are we? Fallen? Cool.
Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
Not gonna lie, that ice thing is possibly one of my favourite things ever. It's good shit right there. Fortunately, they don't have any banks, so we can't nick from them.
Incoming at command.
Speaking of which,
hey, you're losing moats. Ice the
running and yelling, my dude. Running and yelling. Nice.
Medium blocker to the other side. Portal's up. Go take them out.
Go for it. Well. Thank you for reminding me next time I die to swap back to heavy ammo finder. Fuck us, pissed tits and balls. Oh, and
watch your back. Invader incoming. High value target identified. Get him.
This, I have to say, ain't it, Chief?
Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
Sometimes it's just not destined to be.
Opposing teams got a prime evil. Once it dies, they win.
Yeah. I kind of, like, it's kind of one of the things I like about it, though, is that, like, I don't know. I was like, oh yeah, that's like, annoying, but... Good shoots.
Your invader's dead. Sending him back.
It's not what I told you to do. I said good shoots. I'm tempted to go in there with my super up and just see if I can.
Still say hello.
Oh well.
Opposing team put their primeval on ice.
Not ideal, but do one more. This is really all we've got time for. We'll see how it goes. I am going to change. Eat that. Eat these. Change you to back to machine gun ammo finder. Oops. Don't crash, meow. That's the thing about that, the idea of like Gambit being snowballing. It's like, it is, and you know, if one thing starts to go wrong, lots of things will start to go wrong, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, like, it's not... It's perhaps weird to say, even when I lose at Gambit, I still really enjoy it. It's just as a, it's a gameplay system. Gameplay system.
All right.
As an activity.
Let's see what we've got.
Even when we lose.
Scorn approaching.
I can quite literally just spend hours doing Gambit, and I've done it before, and I'll do it again.
Down on his luck.
Oh, fucking Scorn.
All right.
He's looking forward to this. Such sarcasm
Get those
here.
moats to the bank.
Also, every time I do Gambit, I think of this one post, which I think I saw on Reddit. It may have been on Twitter, to be honest, but I'm pretty certain it was Reddit, which was like, playing a female guardian and then egg cracking when when Drifter calls you sister, or in my case, brother. Yep, I feel that one. So, hey, hang on a second. I can check with this. Please pick up the thing. There we go.
Those moats popped a large blocker on the enemy side. Perfect.
Nice. Happy, please, ask Grace's cat. Please drop your moats and we could have started nicking theirs.
Incoming wave at the drill. Take and run popping up on the enemy side.
Nice.
Good. Watch your back. Invader incoming. Portal's up. Go look him in the eyes. Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down.
How? I tried. Someone please take this guy down.
Enemy invader
Nice.
down.
That counts.
Free to hunt.
It
Portal's
counted,
up.
lads.
Go
Oh.
look him in the eye. Allies headed to the other side.
Hey, hoo-hee-hoo. Okay.
Your allies down, but they took 3 with them.
Nice.
Hostiles
My
inbound
favourite.
at
I'm
the
going to go deposit this, even though it's small, because
Small blocker to the other side.
it is fun to,
Portal's
of
ready.
course,
Grab your
suffering, they said, and then realised how crazy they sounded. Seriously though, we could probably... Oh, whoops, wrong button. Assuming we don't drop anything,
High value targets running. Get him.
we could probably...
High value targets skip town. Get the next one.
summon very soon. Right. Speaking of dropping things, please someone get 3 notes, bring them back.
Get those moats to the
Look
bank.
at that.
It's time for a prime evil.
I would have liked some more heavy ammo, but hey, there we go. Beggars can't
Prime
be
evil's
choosers.
up. Burn the envoys first.
Speak of the devil and he will drop. Come on. Summon first. Oh gosh. Catching up on us. I would really like just one win, please.
Invaders here.
One
Brace
a win
yourself.
is a
Envoys
treat.
permanent. Now, bring the house down.
Piss and ass.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
I mean, the invader's also definitely dead.
on the fields. Careful. Enemy invader down.
Nice. Please, and I cannot emphasize this enough. Look off.
Watch your back.
This guy's
Invader
insistent,
incoming.
jeez. Stop killing us. Stop, and I cannot emphasize this enough, killing us.
Yes, sir. That's
Nice.
what I call hunting.
Whew. Love to see it.
You fight till there's nothing left. I could use someone like you on my next crew.
Slowly but surely. Ain't that just the perfect way to end stream, huh? Nice and fun and dramatic. But it is more or less 8 o'clock, so I am going to end stream off here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. It is very, very much appreciated, and I do hope that you enjoyed. Of course, Polly, thank you very much for coming along. As always, thank you for being here on Sundays. It is very appreciated. Please play when I tell you to music. I will be streaming Final Fantasy XIV this Tuesday. It is our last reset day before 5.5, so working on those Mogstones, working on those tombstones, and possibly also running a bunch of planets to try and get the last of the memories that I need, but not sure yet. Then on Thursday we'll be playing Higurashi When They Cry, when we are continuing our playthrough of Taramaiwashi, or however you say it. I realised I messed up yesterday and forgot what I was playing because I was too busy crying about a video game. So we'll be continuing that and doing the second half of that, and seeing what happens when we decide just to ignore everything that's going on around us. Then next Saturday will be Heaven Will Be Mine, where we are going to be playing through the Pluto route and going for the Cradle's Graces ending, which I am very excited for. I've heard that Pluto's route is like the most, perhaps it goes most into the philosophy of the game, which is one of the things that makes me most emotional. I don't know whether or not the CG ending will make me cry, but we'll see. And then of course next Sunday will be more Destiny 2, where we'll be creeping up on the end of the season, so we'll probably just be working on more challenges, probably. So take care, have a wonderful evening, do look after yourselves and be excellent to each other. Thank you very much for coming along, and I shall see you guys on Tuesday.